Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Cutlery. Certainly glad you decided to join us again. I'm glad you're here. Today's a pretty good one. We got some knives for the relic side of the display we're going to run through. And don't worry, guys, we got plenty more of new case knives all around this place. But today I want to show you something a little different to start with. So, knife I got in the other day, it was interesting to me. It was a purchase. Came in, it's got a broke blade, but this is a secondary blade that's broke. But this is a Federal Knife Company. You see that tang stamp? I just really like the look of this knife. Pretty good full blade on that main blade. Good snap and that shield. I love the shields on the older knives like that. But got it super cheap and just thought it'd be a great knife to turn into a single blade. I have so many of those lined up right now to take care of. I got to slow down on that kind of stuff, and get those done first. But just thought you'd like to see that knife. It's pretty cool. The other couple I wanted to show you was, weirdly enough, I found these twin Cutmasters in a thrift store. And actually, I didn't find them. A buddy of mine, the Blade Bloodhound, who has a YouTube channel as well, y'all check him out. He found these. We talked about them a while. I went over to the place, and I actually ended up purchasing from the guy that runs the thrift store. But I thought that was a neat thing for these two twin Cutmasters to be in the same place at the same time. I'm assuming somebody had donated some knives or something, but beautiful. I mean, they're perfect knives. They match each other. Utica, New York, 3-blade. I don't know if these have a pattern number on it or not. They're definitely dirty. We need to work on that. But these are as found, basically. Same with this one. He is definitely dirty. Big full blades. I don't think it's ever been used at all. I thought that was amazing to me. In a place we usually don't ever find knives in a thrift store, this kind of thrift store anyway, had these two twins sitting there together. So pretty cool. Glad I was able to purchase them. Got those really cheap. I think I ended up paying like $15 a piece for those. So thought that was a pretty good deal. Another thing I want to show you, and I can't remember if I've showed this in one of my earlier videos or not, but definitely not in the knife class, but I purchased these scissors a while back because of this one thing. If you can see that stamp on them. Case XX. I thought that'd be really cool in the display itself. And we'll probably end up putting it on the relic side just to say we did. But these are 40-8s. But anything's got that case logo, especially that old one, I dig it. And I usually look for it. So got those pretty cheap as well. Another one we can pull out real quick. I tell you what, we'll just kind of start the relics. And this is not necessarily a relic knife. I haven't decided which side I'm going to put this one on yet. But it's a cool little 2-blade. Good looking blades on this one. I can't remember what year this is. Let me see if I can pull it in here and see some dots. And I can't tell if there's a dot there. I don't think there is. I think there's just some little bit of pitting. So that might be a 65 to 69. This looks like a 62-27 pattern. Good snap. Good little pin blade. Just a cool little red bone case knife. So I'll have to decide. I'm going to think about this one, whether I clean it up really good and put it on the newer side, or we ended up putting him in the relic side. He may go in the relic side for now. But speaking of relics, we'll fly into those. I'll give you the down and dirty one first. So check this guy out. Still not sure why I picked this one up. Well, I know why I picked it up. There's one reason. Never seen scales on a case knife that look quite like this. It's almost like a clamshell. It's very thin. You can see that, but it's got, it's pinned all over the place. Well, the main pins, but bought it because of this one reason. The blade's all jacked up, but it is an X's under. And y'all know me. If you don't know me by now, if I can pick it up, I'm going to pick it up. I can't see what it is. I think it's a 32024 and a half. 32024 and a half. That's what that pattern number is. I'm not familiar with that one, but I'm guessing it's a small jackknife by the by the shape of it. But that's a good one for the relic side. Moving on with the relics. Good looking case knife. 2-blade. But you can see the blade is nice and toasty. And this just so happens to be a 2-dot. This is a birth year knife for me. And I wished it was in better shape. We would do something with this guy, but unfortunately his blades just don't warrant it going into the birthday knife or the birth year knife display. But pretty knife nonetheless. Definitely worn down, bone handle. Got that pocket wear. We'll keep moving on that. This was my father's knife. Probably had the secondary blades been broken in it for as long as I can remember. Main blade's actually good. It's just super rusty. I know it's 70s, and I know there's some dots there, but it's hard to tell how many. I'm sure it's 7 or 8, so it's probably around a 72, 73. But like I said, secondary blades broke off. Cool little knife. I want to say this is a mini copperhead by the shape, but I can't. 62109. Does that look right to you guys? It's got an X on it as well. Huh. I'm not familiar with that. If you know what that is, if you can tell, let me know in the comments, guys. But anyway, next up, and this one kind of leads back. If you remember my video yesterday on the relic knives, I had that 163, I think it was a 47 pattern that was only a 2-blade, and it looked like it had never been a 3-blade. I think somebody just swapped the blade out in it, but oddly enough, I found this one today. Smooth, beautiful, smooth bone. This is a 6247 pattern. You can see there, 6247. And it actually has the pin blade, which is what I would think a 2-blade 47 pattern should be. And you can tell it comes out the back end. Remember, our other one didn't do that. So I guess it's still a little bit of a mystery as to why that one was like it is with the clip blade and the sheep foot. And it didn't look like it ever had a place. I'm still thinking it was a 3-blade. Someone may have changed the back spring, and I didn't know you could even do that, but I guess it's possible. But anyway, whittle down a little bit. This is an 80. I think this is a 10.80. This is still a good usable knife for sure, but for now we're going to stick him. You see that 6247 pin? We're going to stick him in the relic side. And one more for the day. Looks like a 6318 to me. Let's see if we're right on that. Nope. It's a 32 pattern. 63032. I was thinking the square bolster Stockman was different, but it is not. But this is an 80 something as well. Can't tell how many dots are going on there, but main blade whittled down, pretty heavy. Still got some snap. Sheep foot's even whittled down. And the pin blade looks like it's got some work on it as well. Someone used and loved this knife. But again, that bone, it's like that green bone is just gorgeous. Wished all knives that Case did had that kind of bone on them. But that is the relic knives for the day. There, we're going to fall over all of a sudden. One more thing I want to show you. A while back, a local antique store, and I told you yesterday too that I had found some knives that I had been missing for a while. Well, this happens to be one of them. If you can see this, this is I think it's a 77 UH. It's a Uncle Henry Muskrat Ducks Unlimited in the blister pack still. Comes in that case, never been opened. This one's a USA. So it's got some age to it. But I remember finding this made in the USA all the way around. But I found this in an antique store just kind of hanging out, and it shocked me because I didn't know what to think. I was like, I need to pick that up, but I bet it's going to be expensive. And I'm pretty sure this thing was $17.95, so about 18 bucks out the door. So I was excited to buy that, especially at an antique store. It's just not something I run across every day, especially a brand new in the box, in the pack. I was looking for a muskrat for my charade display, and when I happened upon this one, but I didn't want to put the Ducks Unlimited in. I definitely didn't want to open this one just yet, but it was a great addition either way, and luckily I ended up finding that, I think it's a 707 pattern for the charade muskrat. Ended up finding one not too long after that. But anyway, thought you'd enjoy looking at that, guys. Think that's all we're going to show for the day. It gets us at about 10 minutes of video, which is pretty good. But anyway, let's see. Remember, Tuesday night, midnight into Wednesday, we're cutting the comments off for the 500 subscriber drawing. Should give everybody a good time. I think we got over 80 comments already, so it'll be a good amount to draw in there. Can't wait to announce that. We'll be doing that Wednesday evening before I go out of town. And we'll try to put some more videos together while I'm out of town so you guys can see. The place I'm going, I don't think they're going to let me carry a knife, which is very sad, so I'm going to have to improvise somehow or another. Always got to carry a knife. You know, rule number 9, you got to have it. So I will figure it out. But different countries, they don't necessarily allow those sort of things. But anyway, guys, we will take these. We will get these put in the display, and we'll show you that on video. We'll flip this thing around and get over there. Thank you so much, guys, from Cutlery. We'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, we finally got over here at the display. Got these put in here. So we finished it out. I think we like 2 more, so 2 of those went over here to finish that line out. The next 3 here, and that pair of scissors went right here, guys. This relic side is turning out really nice. I'm excited about it. Ready to fill this whole thing up. Like I told you yesterday, we got to start getting some fixed blades. So we're definitely going to do that this week before I take off. And got plenty more to go here. I'm thinking what we're going to need to do is just branch out and just do a few more on that line and then start this guy and fill it up. And we'll see how far we get with everything. But anyway, guys, like always, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Let's keep growing this channel. It's doing awesome, guys, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. From Cutlery, we'll see you next time.